Hey guys, welcome to my home kitchen, and today I'm sharing the 5 mistakes most home cooks are making when they're cooking a steak. So let's just get into it. A fridge is running between 1 and 5 degrees, so that's a bad temperature to start with, especially if you're going to be cooking blue, rare, medium rare. After those points, it doesn't matter so much, but try and give your steak enough time to come up to room temperature because you're going to get a much better rest afterwards. Number 2 is not drying your steak. If it's just come out of a packet or it's been in the fridge for a couple of days, there's going to be some discharge of blood on the steak, and that is going to create steam when it goes into the pan, and that is going to prevent you from getting the Maillard reaction. So with a bit of paper or a J-cloth, just give it a touch, soak all that blood up, and you're going to get much quicker results when it comes to creating that crust. Using the wrong salt. Salt flakes like Maldon salt are awesome salts, but for this, it's not going to do the job as well as a fine salt like this. If you're going to use a salt flake, you're going to get spots and it's not going to be evenly distributed, so it's going to have different flavor profiles instead of being consistent. Using a fine salt also helps with the Maillard reaction. You're going to get a much nicer crust and you're already on your way to a better tasting steak. Mistake number 4 is being afraid of the heat. You want to get loads of heat in the pan, so when you go in, you're straight away starting to get some caramelization. And tip number 5 is resting. We don't do it enough. You've got to give your steak or any protein, whether it's fish, chicken, or your steak, that time to rest. But it's especially important when cooking a steak, because if you've ever seen a steak where it actually has that raw spot in the middle, that's because it hasn't had any time to cook. But if it was given that time, it could actually come up those extra degrees. It just needs those extra few minutes for the juices to balance out, and it just makes a steak that much better. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and if you really like it, check out my course. I'd love to see you over there. I'm with you all the way through, so you can fire away your questions and we can really up your game on the cooking front. So go check it out, and until then, I will see you in the next one.